Hello, Lana. I heard from my mom that you're still living with them. Is that true? You and Simon have been married for 5 years now.
Hi, Megan. It's been a long time since we last talked. Yes, it's true. Your parents have graciously allowed Simon and I to stay with them. We've been living with them since right after we got married. Oh, wow, you're right. It has been 5 years since then. Time just flies by, I guess.
Seriously? That's all you can say? You guys are 2 grown adults, but you're still living with my parents? I heard that you first moved in because you guys didn't have any money. I understand that. You guys were newlyweds and needed time to establish yourselves. But my goodness, it's been 5 years! I didn't think that you guys would still be there. That's just embarrassing.
I'm sorry, what?
I said what I said. I don't think it can be misconstrued. I'm not going to get into that now. I have something important to tell you. So listen carefully, okay? I'm going to be transferred to a branch office close to you guys.
Oh, really? That's good news. You've always talked about moving back here. Congratulations on getting the transfer approved.
Thanks. So about that, I've been talking to Mom. She said that since you and Simon are staying with her, there's no room for me to move back in. I will have to find somewhere else to live, and I need to do that on my own. But don't you think that it's very odd?
Odd? I don't think it's odd. What made you think that?
Are you kidding me? You can't see why? Like, for real? Gosh, it must be wonderful to have such a simple brain like yours. It's just my luck to have such a dense brother and sister-in-law.
What? Why are you calling us dense?
Well, you are. It's because of you that I can't move back into my own mother's house. You know, the house that I grew up in. I'm the older child. I should be able to live in that house whenever I want. But no, because of you and Simon, I have to find some dingy apartment somewhere to rent. Do you get it now? Do you see why it's odd? But you know what? You can cure yourself of that density. You can do that by moving out as soon as possible.
You want us to move out of the house? But we've been here for 5 years. We're pretty much settled in.
Do you think I care about that? I also heard something else from Mom. She said that Simon is still working at that dead-end factory job of his.
Dead end? I wouldn't call it that.
Of course you wouldn't. You would stick up for your husband. But I've heard about you as well. You stay at home all day, don't you? What a cushy life you have. You married into our family, and then you stay home and don't do anything. I didn't think that you and Simon were such parasites. You're just leeching off of my parents and living the good life.
Leeches? Parasites? We're hardly that. Megan, I noticed that your attitude from the very beginning of this conversation has been very off. You've been saying so many rude things about me and Simon.
Oh, shut it, you leech. Don't pretend that you're on some moral high ground. You might have been able to trick my parents into giving you what you want. But I'm onto you guys. I saw right through your tricks. I saw what you guys did. I saw how you guys crawled in and made yourselves comfortable in a house that you don't even own. You guys know that you can never make the money to buy a home like that, so you guys are thinking of squatting. It's already been 5 years living the good life under my parents' roof. That's long enough.
Now, Megan, I don't think you're seeing the whole picture here.
No, don't try to talk your way out of this. I'm putting an end to your parasitic lifestyle. I'm not going to let you get away with it when I get back. Don't say I didn't warn you. So you better pack up your stuff and vacate that house pronto.
I'm so sorry to bother you, Lana. But did Megan send you any weird messages recently? It's okay if she didn't.
Hi, Diane. You're not bothering me at all. Actually, I was just talking to Megan a moment ago. She wants us to move out of the house and she called us parasites.
She what? She said that to you? I'm really sorry about that. You didn't deserve that treatment at all. Megan can be such a hothead and say all sorts of mean things.
It's okay. It's nothing that you need to apologize for. Actually, could you tell me what you said to her? I've never been called a leech before, so I was very shocked.
Oh gosh, what a terrible thing to call someone. Again, I apologize very deeply about that. I probably didn't explain it to her properly, and she probably misunderstood what I said.
You don't have to apologize.
No, I really do need to apologize for Megan's behavior. She's always been somewhat of a bulldozer. Out of the blue, she talked about moving back here without asking me first. She didn't even try to listen to what I had to say about it. I tried to tell her that it was too sudden and she was putting me on the spot. Then she got all huffy. She told me to be happy that she's moving back in and I get to have my daughter back. She thought I was lonely without her. She started to get angry too, and I guess that was when I said something I shouldn't have. I told her that since you're always at home, I always have you as a companion, and I've never felt lonely without her there. Although that it is true that you've always been lovely company, I probably shouldn't have said that to her. I should have known better.
Well, that would explain why she thinks that I'm unemployed.
I guess that does. I guess she didn't like the way that I was talking to her too. She asked if I was embarrassed to have a freeloader as a daughter-in-law. I really should have stopped her when she said that about you.
I see what happened. It seemed like she had you cornered.
Yes, she did. But still, that is no excuse. I'm really sorry. I really should have known better. She's always been like that, and she'll never change. She's obsessed with status and looks down on Simon when he decided to work instead of going to college after high school. She would even look down on her father and I. It gets to be a little unbearable.
I felt that when I saw how she interacted with you and Carl. Did something happen that made her treat all of you like that? She sounds like some kind of dictator or something like that.
No, I don't think anything happened. She just thinks that she's the best and that she knows better than anyone. If she deems you to be of a lower status than her, then she will treat you differently. It doesn't matter who you are.
Oh, goodness.
She's really proud of her schooling. I'm sure she's told you that she went to Columbia.
More than once.
She would make fun of Simon for never going to college. Neither me nor Carl went to college either, so she looks down on us too.
But you're her parents. Why does she feel like she has to do that?
It's her pride and ego. She graduated from Columbia and got a really good job right after graduating. We've gotten used to it though. We just let her say whatever she wants and let it all slide. We thought that she would get over it eventually, but I think it just reinforced her thinking that she is better than all of us. I think that's also one of the reasons why she wants to move back here. She wants to show everyone in this town that she is better than them. I think she wants all her friends to know that she works for such a big company. She just wants to flaunt her success.
Really? You think so? All she wants to do is show off.
I really wouldn't put it past her. Anyways, about her wanting to move back. You can just leave that to me. I'll figure something out. You don't have to worry about a thing. Carl and I really like having you and Simon around. We don't want to change anything.
Thanks, Diane. But I don't think you have to do this all alone. Maybe we should hold a family meeting about it? We should get everyone's opinion about this first.
Oh, a family meeting?
Yes. It'll also be a strength in numbers sort of thing. Because no matter what you say, I don't think Megan would listen. You'll just be throwing more oil on the fire. I can see her saying that Simon and I were the ones that forced you to let us stay or some other accusation like that.
I can hear her saying that too. It sounds just like her.
I'm glad we understand each other. It doesn't have to be tonight or even tomorrow, but sometime soon, we should gather everyone and have a proper conversation about this. We won't be able to deal with her on our own. We can discuss how we want to tell her our decision. I think that would be the best way for us to resolve this with as little damage as possible.
You're right. Everyone should be free tonight. I'll tell Carl to come straight home from work today. Could you tell Simon? We can discuss this over dinner. I think that would be the best time.
Of course. I'll message Simon right away. Hello, Megan. We've been receiving a lot of boxes with your name on them, but the bigger problem is that they have all been cash on delivery. Thanks for paying for shipping! All the boxes contain my stuff, so be careful when you take things to my room, okay? I'll be back next week.
What? Next week?
Why are you acting surprised? I told you about this already. I said that I was moving back in with my parents.
Well, yes, you did tell me about that. But your mom and I haven't given our approval yet. I never said we were going to move out.
Why would I need to wait for approval? I'm the oldest, and all I'm doing is moving into my parents' house. And what do you mean, your approval? You're just my stupid little brother's wife. I don't need approval from you. You should have listened and prepared yourself when I told you to get out. But it's still a decision that I have to make. Look here, you don't get a say in this. You're just a person that is living off of my parents' charity. Where do you find the audacity to talk to me like that, huh? Who do you think you're talking to? You're nobody, married to a nobody who works at a factory. You don't even work yourself. No financial contribution means no say. You and that useless brother of mine need to get out. You lowlifes don't deserve to be in the same house as me.
Okay, understood. Bye now.
That's right. You better leave.
Well, if you're going to keep accusing us of leeching, then there's nothing else that we can do but to leave. We're going to try our best to get out of here by the end of the week. Would you be able to wait just a little bit longer?
Hey, Lana! What the hell happened to the house? You better explain everything to me right now.
What do you mean?
Oh, stop playing dumb. You know what I'm talking about. I went to the house today and there was nothing inside. There was no furniture or any appliances. Everything is gone. What am I supposed to do with an empty house? What is going on?
Well, this is what you wanted, right? You were the one that told us to get out of there. So we got rid of all the things we didn't need and got out. Simon and I bought all the things that were in the house. So all we did was clean up our stuff. That was what you wanted, right?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You left me with an empty house. That's not cleaning it. You're doing this to spite me. And then you go and lie about the furniture. There's no way that a freeloading poor couple like you could afford to buy all that. What you did was theft. Don't think I'll hesitate to call the police on you. You better put everything that you took back.
Like I said, that stuff is ours. We paid for all of it. The furniture, appliances, and everything else.
That's a lie!
We've got plenty of receipts to prove it. You really shouldn't look down on us.
Well, then you need to stop acting above your station. You two are just a pair of leeches. All the two of you are good for is telling lies. Hasn't anyone taught you better? I'm not dumb.
I won't fall for it. Why do you constantly accuse us of lying?
My parents already spent a lot of time taking care of you, but that doesn't seem to be enough for you. You had to go take everything they owned. How could you do that to them? I really should call the police on you two. Theft is theft, and it doesn't matter who you do it to.
You really need to stop with your assumptions. You're making a fool of yourself. Whether you choose to believe us or not, we really did buy everything. Furthermore, we weren't the only people who were taking things out. Your parents helped us do it. So do you really plan on calling the police on your own parents?
What? Why would my parents help you two losers? None of this is making any sense.
Well, after you messaged me that day, I had a talk with your mother. We had a family meeting that night to talk about what Simon and I should do. Well, it was less formal than it sounds. We all sat down for dinner that day and talked about leaving. As we talked, your parents said that they wanted to go with us.
What? Why would they want to do that when the good kid is finally coming back home?
Yes, they weren't too keen on the idea of living with you again. Their exact words were, "We don't want to have to take care of Princess Megan." Rather than spend the rest of their days in servitude, they wanted to come with us instead. That's what your parents said, at least.
What the hell?
Once we decided on that, we started to do what you wanted. We packed all the things that Simon and I bought. What we didn't want, we threw away. Then, with your parents, we left. We bought each item one at a time, so we didn't realize how many things we had actually bought. It was only when it was time to go that we noticed we had replaced pretty much all the furniture. It really shouldn't have been that surprising, though. We did spend 5 years there, and all we did was replace the things that needed replacing.
Hold on now. You're saying that Mom and Dad won't be living here either? That can't be. They can't prefer to go with you. They're just going to leave the house that they bought?
Yes, that's right. They are taking a break on the couch close to me right now. They wanted to rest a bit before unpacking all the things for the new house.
What new house? I don't understand what they could possibly be thinking. How could they decide to go with you two instead of staying with me? How could they even consider it? You guys are just leeches. You're not better than me. Why would they choose you over me? Nothing good can come from following you two. He's just a factory worker. You're just a parasite disguised as a housewife. There are no benefits in choosing you two. I, on the other hand, have a stable career in a big company. Anyone would see that I am clearly the better choice.
You might think that, but that isn't what your parents think. Obviously, your parents have really good reasons to come with us instead of staying with you. For one, Simon owns and manages that factory. As for me, his wife, I work from home making around $2 million a year.
What? Manager? $2 million a year? That's preposterous.
It isn't. Therefore, if you want to compare off of success alone, I'm willing to bet that both Simon and I both probably have you beat individually. Staying with us also means that your parents could continue to live as they have been doing for the past 5 years. We've been paying for all their living expenses.
You've been doing what?
Paying for everything. That's why we paid to replace all their old furniture and appliances. Small expenses like that don't add up to much for Simon and I. So are we speaking the same language now? Can you accept that logic?
I admit you almost had me there for a second. But Simon only graduated from high school. He works at a factory and has a low-ranking office job. So there is no way that he can own it outright.
Please stop judging him by only looking at his academic background. You might not know this, but he's been collecting all sorts of certifications while he's been working. Moreover, he would bring big-ticket business accounts to the factory. He was a very valued employee. Not to mention that he's been working there for a very long time, too.
What does that mean?
Well, instead of wasting his years just coasting through a college, he decided to get hands-on experience instead. Simon always says that he likes working with his hands than going to some college and thinking. He knew what his strengths were, and he had set his goals around them. So as a result of his hard work and time spent, the old owner offered to sell the factory to Simon when he retired.
But how could Simon afford to buy a factory? That makes no sense.
Well, that's where I came in. Plus, the asking price was pretty reasonable. As for me, I'm not unemployed like you've been assuming. I've been working as a designer, and I have made quite a bit of money if I do say so myself. Actually, I've even done business with your current company.
What? I didn't know that.
There's a lot that you don't know. Anyways, as promised, we have vacated the house. You can live there all by yourself. If you need furniture and electronics, you can buy them yourself.
What the hell? How did this happen? When did this all start? How could the both of you make that much money in such a short time? My parents. They aren't just following you because of your money.
We don't mind that at all. They are Simon's parents, after all. They have so graciously welcomed me into their home. What's gotten you so down? You've got everything that you wanted. You're transferring back to your hometown like you wished. You're moving back to the house you grew up in, and we've even vacated it for you. What more could you have asked for? Didn't everything go as you planned it? Oh, were you thinking that you could just live off of your parents? Spend their money and treated them like your servants? I really hope you weren't hoping to leech off of them.
Stop it! I know what you're doing. Of course, that wasn't what I planned to do. I have money too. I make enough to take care of my parents too.
Well then, that's good to hear. Because in 2 months, your parents are planning to sell that house. So we sincerely hope that you enjoy your time there while it lasts.
Wait, what? What did you just say? Selling? My parents are going to sell the house?
Yes, that's what they said. You know how you sent all your stuff here a while ago and made us pay for all the delivery fees? Well, that was the last straw for your mom. Diane got quite angry and said that she had had enough of your antics. Soon after, she went to speak to a realtor about selling the house.
What? How could she?
Well, this is just what your mom said. The house will be officially put on the market in 2 months' time. So like I already said, you have 2 months, so I suggest that you enjoy your time there while it lasts. We need to get back to unpacking now, so bye. Hi, Lana. I just went to the supermarket. I bought a lot of food that we just need to reheat. We're already tired, so we're just going to have a simple dinner. Oh, you already went to the supermarket? Sorry, I didn't even realize that you left. I've been getting so many messages all day that I didn't even see yours until now. Oh, don't worry about that. You've been getting messages all day? Please don't tell me that they're all from Megan. I am afraid so. She's been texting me and calling me nonstop. As soon as I told her that you were selling the house, she's been pestering me. Oh, so you told her? I see. Sorry that you are the one that has to deal with her. I think all the rest of us have blocked her already. Don't worry about that at all. This was all my idea in the first place. And I can understand more than anyone that you guys don't want to deal with her anymore. I'm hitting my limit here as well. As her mother, I'm ashamed of what I had to do. But we've had enough of her. We just have nothing left to give. We think that what she has done for herself is great. We are proud that she went to a great college and got a great job. But we are done supporting her. We are tired of the way that she treats us. Not once has she shown gratitude for having helped put her through college. I just can't believe that she would make us pay for her deliveries. Where did she find the audacity to do that? I was able to hold it in and let things go up until that moment. The dam of emotions just broke loose. I understand you completely. I would be really angry too if I did all the work and never even got a thank you for it. I definitely learned how important expressing your gratitude is after I got married. Is that right? Even among family, it is important to say thank you. But Megan missed out on the lesson. I don't think I've ever heard her say that to me or anyone else for that matter. I think that probably contributed to the dam of emotions finally breaking. Every bit of disrespect over the years just kept building and building. But do you think that your decision might have been too rash? I mean, you are selling your house. I hope it wasn't out of spite. You had a lot of memories in that house. That's true, but the house is just a house. The family in it is what makes it a home. I'd rather sell the house than be separated from you and Simon. Since you two moved in, I've been having so much fun. I really enjoyed living with you. At first, I didn't think that we would all get along this well. It definitely exceeded my expectations. I'm also really grateful that you and Carl understand that I work from home. You've done me a huge favor by keeping the noise levels down while I was working. And I can't thank you enough for all the baked goods that you've left on my desk while I was working. You would even make sure that I was staying on task. I couldn't have done it without your help. Those were all very little things. I'm glad that I could help. I'm also more than willing to keep doing all that from now on, too. Anyway, we're almost home now. I'll have dinner ready soon.
Hey, Lana. I just got a letter from my parents saying that they want to cut ties off with me. What do they mean, they want to cut ties? Are they being serious?
On Diane's behalf, I'll explain it to you. She wanted me to tell you that she is tired of the way you have been treating the family. She doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. She doesn't want to have to deal with you anymore either. That is why she sent the letter.
What the hell? How could she just do that? Get my mother on the phone with me now. I can't text her or call her. She's not responding to me. I need you to give your phone to her.
Sorry, but I can't do that. Your mother, father, and brother have all said that they don't even want to hear your voice anymore.
They didn't say that. Quit lying and get my mom on the phone.
Actually, Diane is sitting right beside me right now. From now on, I'm going to be typing what she wants to say to you verbatim. Ahem. Your general behavior and lack of gratitude has made me ashamed to be called your mother. I had thought that we had raised you to be better. We do not approve of what you tried to do. We don't want a daughter like you. Gosh, this next part is a little embarrassing for me, but I will just type what Diane wants me to type. We have Lana now, and she is the only daughter that we need.
What? Why would she say that? I'm her daughter. She has me already. So what if you make $2 million a year? Blood is thicker than water. Just you wait and see. I'm going to advance the furthest that I can go in my career. I'll earn more than you.
Good luck with that. We're done here.
No, wait. We are not done. We aren't even close to finish talking. I get to say when we end this.
But we have nothing else that we want to say to you.
Then just be the messenger to my mom. Tell her that I'm seeing someone now and that I want to introduce him to them someday soon. They will come to their own daughter's wedding, right? Even if they want to cut ties, they still have to come. They have to come!
Your mother says that you can have as many weddings as you like and that she won't be at any of them.
That's so cold! How could she say that?
Okay, we really have to go now. If there is anything else you want to say to them from now on, you can just message me. After that, the house was put on the market and sold pretty quickly. Megan had to scramble to get out. Since she didn't have that much time to find another place, she just went with an apartment that was close by. She's all moved in, but hasn't had the time to unpack her things yet, so she's currently only opening boxes when she needs something. As for that fiancé that she threw in at the end, she had to explain to her future parents-in-law as to why her parents won't be showing up to the wedding. Unfortunately for Megan, her fiancé's parents took that as a bad omen and aren't too keen on her marrying their son anymore. The road ahead won't be an easy one for her to walk on because there is a high chance that their marriage won't happen. All this could have been avoided if only Megan had learned some humility and gratitude. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.